Hi everybody, to make this series of videos I'm going to be using this video and sounds from Positive Vibrations for a background, music and visuals. This has been uploaded by the Power Thoughts Meditation Club, and actually this music harmonises perfectly with what I'll be sharing in the work that I'll be presenting, which is really a clarification to help raise people in consciousness of truth about what's going on in our world and what we can do to change that in a positive way. And so I hope that Power Thoughts Meditation Club don't mind me sharing this, and also they do sell videos. They do sell their audios, and it's really helpful to our life purpose to make planet Earth a better place for all living beings. And I'll be leaving a link to this video and the support to buy the downloads as well. So thank you to Power Thoughts Meditation Club, and I hope that you don't mind me sharing your video to support my own work, which is equally given and shared freely. They will be available at some stage to download the work itself on the internet. So thank you to everybody who takes time to listen to this series of videos. Part 1 of Catching Up on the Drift. Introduction. This presentation is the result of a lifetime's experience, education, research, meditation, and in-depth understanding of our worlds, our history, our present-day afflictions. When we understand a problem correctly, we are best equipped to successfully resolve that problem. Life will always present problems. Learning to live intelligently means we do not create even more problems for ourselves and life of our planet. We prioritise and specialise. We don't make a drama out of a crisis, and we don't turn a molehill into a mountain. In an unintelligent society, the law is punishing, corrupt and oppressive, unyielding and harsh. In an intelligent, lawful society, only the would-be criminals of consciousness feel most heavily oppressed, and that is why the law exists, so as to prevent and inhibit crime. Our present world reflects an ethos of freedom for a lawless minority and draconian punishments for a criminalised and largely enslaved majority, who already are punished by the lawlessness supporting their condition of poverty. Poverty is not only about lack of wealth. When it comes to conscience and compassionate intelligence, the poorest of humanity are found among the most rich and powerful. This is due to the fact that our highest human attributes are devalued and degraded by the empathically impoverished, who claim their poverty of conscience is an asset and an advantage to be exploited as a blessing from God. Their lack of compassion, they claim, is what makes them top of the food chain as the carnivore consciousness of humanity. The fact that human consciousness is not meant to be divided into hunter and prey is dismissed as a religious belief. Religion for these is useful only for being twisted into oppressing, condemning and persecuting compassionate intelligence. Religion is useful for creating scapegoats or unleashing paranoid fears as reality. Religion is a gift from God to the narcissists who are supposed as too smart to submit their will to the dictates of universal law and order. They are supposed as spiritually strong enough to stand by their own choice, to live by their own world order, to create their own laws, and live only by whatever aspects of life serves their criminal desires and ambitions. This presentation questions those elitist assumptions and attempts to deliver an alternative and more accurate perception of life reality. In order to fully appreciate the dynamics of what is happening, has happened and could happen, we need to focus our thoughts toward determining what is truth and what is a lie. Life cannot survive for long on lies. Life needs truth to live, truth of a living planet, supported by the truth of an expansive and eternal universe. It is because our world is presently thriving on lies and their deceptions that our planet, life and our species is suffering. On reaching my own epiphany about life in our universe many years ago, I realised it is a morbid fear and perception of death as a divine punishment which forms the crux of fear on which all present-day powers are historically established. Suddenly I knew the universe is not an idiotic thing to create an intelligent conscious of itself merely to live in fear of eternal death. I realised that a universe capable of creating intelligent biological consciousness is a loving universe, because all true intelligence needs love in order to be happy, and therefore death cannot be a finality for those who love life and consciousness. The faith in love as being real as the stars that delivered iron to our blood is a faith in the truth of what we know of love as a foundation of our biological and quantum-like reality within the ever-living consciousness of universal intelligence. Also, what kind of intelligence would create itself alive in order to be permanently herded as prey for predators among its own species? What chance can a species have if it is naturally designed to be devoured by a united enemy from within? Evolving biology is one thing, and evolving psychology is quite another. I understood a natural part of our psychological development demands we learn from the errors of our ways, to the point we no longer suffer from a multitude of errors. My epiphany was later confirmed by a supernatural event. The logic of true intelligence is irrefutably intelligence because it is nourished by truth, experience, understanding and knowledge. That intelligence yet thrives and has potential to grow in every human being according to our capacity to give and receive love and compassion. It is with compassion we need to address the problems of today, and it is with intelligence we need to consider the facts of evidence through time.